We're honoring Women's History Month by celebrating strong women right here in San Diego. And joining me today is Lorraine Hutchinson, the first African-American woman in the history of San Diego's Fire and Rescue Department to be promoted to engineer, captain, battalion chief, and even deputy chief. And correct me if I'm wrong. Did I miss anything?
No, yes, ma'am. That was it.
You know what? You are obviously a trailblazer. Talk to me about your career with San Diego Fire and Rescue.
So I had an amazing career with San Diego Rescue Department, and which kind of led me into what I'm doing now, because I think because I had such a good career, I want other people who wouldn't normally fall into this role. I didn't know that women were firefighters when it was first recommended to me, and that was 1987. I had never seen a woman firefighter. I knew I was always, want to be helpful, stopping at accidents, or if somebody's sick or whatever. That was my thing, and I was into nursing. And I was working at San Diego State Health Services, and a woman asked me if I had ever thought about being a firefighter. And I said, women do that? And her husband was a firefighter. So they brought me over for dinner, and he talked to me about what I needed to do, what groups could help me, what working out, what classes to take. And I just knew it was supposed to be for me. But, if she had never asked me that, it may have never happened. So that's why I want to make sure that people know. And just me sitting in the seat that I sit in now, I can recruit better, because all those accolades, I appreciate them, but I feel kind of like I didn't do what I should to get more women, because there's no African American women now. We both retired. There was two of us, and we came on together. And
I actually
now we're
remember
gone.
dealing with both of you actually out there in the field. So, but the interesting part of it is that you have always wanted to serve, even after your career in the fire department. You took on several roles, including charity.
Yes, I worked for Susan G. Komen just right after I retired. I am a breast cancer survivor, and I was their spokesperson when I got diagnosed. And so they kind of created a position for me. It was a community service position, just to kind of talk to African American women. We die at a higher rate than most other women, and just talking about getting your annual mammograms and follow-ups and things like that. So I've been blessed to have a stage that I can, help people, and that's really like what I do. I serve.
Well, even now in your role at Southwestern, in college at their fire academy, you are actually working to recruit minorities and females.
Absolutely. Everybody knows this, and you can Google it. Firefighting is a white male-dominated profession, and all the top fire chiefs want to do better. They want to have more women. When I was in the department and I was doing recruiting, they would tell me, well, they don't come to us, they can't compete. They don't come to us early enough. And so being in the position I am now is ideal, because I can get them when they're in junior high, high school. And if they can see me, they can be me, and you need to see somebody that looks like you even when this job was recommended for me, I was like, and the firefighter that I was telling you about, he recommended that I go to Brothers United, which is the African American firefighters. And I met these men, and they were big, and I was like, well, can you show me some women that do it? Because I need to see, because what I can see, I can be. And there were a number of women already on the job when I came on, about 100. That number has died down, but Chief Stoll is doing a really good job with San Diego Fire to increase the number of women, so I'm really proud of that.
And we're sad, though, to see him, in his retirement.
I know, I just heard that.
You know what? I love that. If they can see me, they can be me, because,
yeah.
that I understand that.
Yes.
Truly.
Yes, ma'am.
30 years ago, there were none of me.
Right.
So, so that's an important thing. And just with the Academy, I know that you get, very quickly before we go, there was a training event this morning.
Yes.
How did that go?
It went really good. The students got to show off what they've been learning. This academy is set to graduate in July, so they've pretty much seen everything, and now they're just perfecting it. They're doing really good. And just back to, I know we got to go, but just back to diversity in the academy, I'm so proud. Our academy is about 59% Hispanic, 22% white, 6% black, and we're trying to really increase those numbers. Women, we've been doing really good at recruiting for women. We had we started with 5. We had 2 up until last week, and then one of them just got a job with San Diego Fire. So she starts April 2nd in their academy. So we're getting people jobs, and we don't just stop when they graduate. We help them through the process, help them with interviews, we help them with meeting people, because it's really about who you know, too.
It's the career, though,
Yes.
that you're going to be in, and it's amazing. We need to get more Asian females in, too, as well.
Absolutely.
You're still continuing to do that work, and you know what? Everybody can go to Southwestern College and find out more about the Fire Academy, can't they?
Yes, absolutely. Do you want me to give the website?
You know what? We'll put it on our website,
Okay.
fox5sandiego.com. Just click on the Scene On tab. We'll have that information there for anybody
Perfect.
who's interested. Lorraine, thank you
Perfect.
so much for
Thank
joining
you
us here
so
at
much.
Fox 5.
Thank
We
you. I
appreciate you.
appreciate it.
We are proud to talk to strong women like you.
Thank you.
Thank you.